There's a certain moment when you pick up a phone and it just feels different, not because of branding or hype, but because it's quietly flexing confidence. That's the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. It's not shouting for attention. It's standing there, polished, calm, and kind of daring you to compare it with the world's most premium flagship. And trust me, when you do, things get interesting fast. Hey everyone, James here. Welcome back. If you enjoy seeing how brands are rewriting the flagship game, hit like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives like this. Alright, let's get into the unboxing. The box feels intentional, long, sleek, and honestly more luxurious than what most brands offer now. Inside, you're greeted by a tidy layout, paperwork, a clear case, the SIM tool, a 1000 charger, and a bright orange accented cable that screams performance. No need to go hunting for a separate brick like you do with some fruit-branded devices. The phone itself, wow. Flat edges, matte back, cool in the hand. It feels expensive without trying too hard. The first thought that hits is how balanced it is. Massive power in a surprisingly lightweight body. Xiaomi somehow managed to fit a 7,500 mAh battery in here, and it still feels lighter than most flagships. With the included 100W fast charger, you can literally go from 0 to full in about 20 minutes. That's the same time some phones take just to reach halfway. Turn it on, and you're greeted by HyperOS 3.0. Xiaomi's latest interface layered over the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, the same beast expected in next year's Galaxy S26 Ultra. Apps open instantly. Animations feel buttery, and everything runs as if the phone's waiting for you to catch up. Not the other way around, but let's talk about the part that makes everyone pause. The second display. Flip the phone around and you've got a fully functional 2.83-inch AMOLED panel that mirrors the main screen's sharpness and brightness. It's not just for show. It can wake with a double tap, control music, preview selfies, show reminders, or even host interactive minipets. It's playful but purposeful, and for vloggers or photographers, it's an absolute gem. On the front, you've got a 6.9-inch Alpo AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate and 3,500 nits of peak brightness, brighter than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Watching HD, our content here feels cinematic, and the colors pop without oversaturation. Xiaomi also added Dragon Crystal Glass, which feels as durable as it sounds. Camera-wise, you're looking at a 5550MP setup with the Light Fusion 950L main sensor, plus a 5x telephoto and a 17mm ultra-wide. Photos look crisp, dynamic, and surprisingly natural, though the ultra-wide could use a bit more punch. Videos can go all the way up to 8,000 at 30 FPS, and using that rear display as a live viewfinder for selfies? That's next level smart. Now, it's not all perfect. Push the phone with heavy gaming and it warms up around 50°C, but it never feels laggy or unstable. The new chip keeps throttling in check, and overall, performance feels refined rather than raw. And then there's the price, round $1,000 for the 12GB plus 256GB version, and $1,200 for the 16GB plus 512GB model. That's roughly $1 million naira cheaper than the top iPhone configuration. For what it offers, bigger battery, faster charging, extra display, and the same performance tier, it's honestly a powerhouse. The Xiaomi 17 Pro Max doesn't just copy design trends. It improves on them in ways that feel smart, bold, and slightly rebellious. It's like the Tesla of smartphones, fast, efficient, and full of surprises. I'll be switching to it as my daily driver to really see how it holds up over time. But first impressions? It's one of the most exciting flagships I've tested this year. Now tell me, if you had to pick your next daily driver, would you go with something daring like this, or stick with the classics? Drop your thoughts below because I'm already planning a head-to-head comparison that'll shock a few people. Stay tuned!